Shayna and Jake.
Hey, Dave.
Thought we'd pop in and say hi, say that we're thinking about you.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. It's Tom.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, Dave. How you doing, man?
I'm thinking of you.
Yeah, I thought we'd say hi.
Well, hello, David. I just thought I'd send you a little video here.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
We love you. We miss you a lot.
Hey, Uncle Dave. It's Sarah.
Hi, Dave. It's Rachel.
Hi, Dave.
Hi.
Hey, Dave. Hey, Uncle Dave. Mike and Meg here.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, David, cousin Kathy from sunny, warm Ohio.
Hi, Dave. We're over here in the home office that we have set up in our spare room with all the stay inside orders that we have going on. Been working from home constantly, so we have this set up over here. Thankfully, that's given us some extra time also to deal with the house that we just bought. It's an older house, got it through kind of family friend deal, but that means we need to kind of gut the whole thing, we're doing renovations, picking out cabinets and everything. You don't really realize how much stuff really goes into a whole house until you have to kind of pick out every single thing. But it's going well. We're making progress on it. Thankfully, we have some friends who are in the contractor business, so while we can have to stay inside, at least we can get some stuff done and work through that. So that's about it for us. We're hanging out with the dogs. It's gotten a little boring with the stay inside, but we're trying to hang in there, get some outside time at least, and just wanted to say hi, say that we're thinking about you.
Hey, Dave. I'll never forget talking to you, hanging out with you, talking about cars and everything in Arizona. Stay strong, brother.
Hi, Dave. Love you.
Hey, Dave. Coming from South Florida. Again, saying hi, letting you know we're thinking about you. And with all this craziness with the virus stuff going on, we are, of course, in somewhat lockdown, even though Carol and I are still working and all that good stuff. But a couple good things that are happening, or actually I'll start off with one bad thing. Can't see it now. Well, actually, you get, with all of our pathway here, we got people going by like crazy. It used to be nice and secluded back here, but not anymore. This coronavirus world, I've had to set up my work area downstairs in the back bedroom. So there's my work area, 2 monitors, ooh, and I got access to outside. See my guitar down there, always plucking a tune, and when I get 30 seconds or something, I'm able to work outside through the back window. If I need to sleep, of which I did for a minute. I thought I had coronavirus for a minute, and I slept down here for a day or two. Ended up I only had COVID-17, which isn't quite so bad.
I just wanted to say hello from Lake Washington. I moved up here a couple of weeks ago, and this is a really nice park during COVID. Just wanted to say that I'm thinking of you, and I'm sending lots of love your way. All right, bye.
And another good thing with this virus situation is this freezer full of venisons come in handy. That's for sure. Making jerky, and again, thanks again for that jerky and pastrami. That was awesome.
I'm thinking about how it's,
You're going through a hard time, and we think about you a lot. And I'm sorry you're going through such a hard time.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Just the other day we were thinking about the poker games we would play at Michael's graduation.
I was thinking about how I like playing poker with you. I don't know if Josh really played with us. He's not competitive enough, not like us, who are winners. So Josh just doesn't get it. But I do miss playing poker with you. That was always fun. And you know how to rile me up.
Yeah.
Just like all the Beckmans, I think.
We're here, it's pretty quiet. It's pretty quiet in the city. You can see outside too.
Yeah, we work from home all the time now, so we're together all the time.
There's like nobody in the parks.
There's no one out there.
All the parks are closed. But yeah, everybody's inside. So.
And our cats are happy about it.
Yeah. But just want to say we're thinking of you, and
love you.
Miss you. Bye.
Most people won't even recognize me in this. Dave would. All these high school, college Chuck. I got my contacts in, so I can't see.
I can't see it all. Dude, where's my car? So speaking of cars, both Dave and I shared, Dave, we shared stories about getting in a little shtickle with our cars and trying to hide them in the garage. I ran into a lamppost down the street, tried to come home and hide it in the garage, but the guy down the street saw the accident. The guy's property was on. He comes running down the street, and so he's not having any of that. I tried, but it didn't work. Dave's worked though. He ended up kind of sideswiping some cars down there on Tecumseh River Drive with old Pizega's car. Apparently nobody saw him. He came home and hid it in the garage for, I don't know, a couple months. I don't know, now nobody saw that car because it usually had a pole vaulting pole strapped to the side of it. I mean, how can you not know, how can you not see that and not know whose car that is? And then speaking of cars, I looked up a picture of an old, let's see if I can get that, an old white Cutlass. He had a badass car, man. It didn't look exactly like this, of course, but I had a spoiler on the back. That was a badass car.
Sarah's including video of when we were down at Port Aransas, but it made me think of different times that I've been with Dave on a whole slew of trips. So I've got some props here. This one is the first time I think I went down to Matagorda. I forget if Tom was there or not. And we slept out on the boat before we went out on the island. And Dave pulled out a mattress, and he pulled one out for himself, he said. So this is the prop, and he said, I would have gotten a mattress for you, but I didn't know what color you wanted. So this is in memory of that. This was a great trip. This one is a prop for the first time I went deer hunting down there on Palmer Lane, and the second day that we went out, it was pouring down rain. So Dave's in the kitchen, he goes, "Here, I've got this figured out." And so we wore trash bags.
To process the meat?
No, not the process. We wore them to go out there hunting because we got drenched the day before. So this is the little improv there of how that happened.
Dial it.
Yep. And then this other prop is for when we went up to Alaska on the Dall sheep trip. And Dave got the biggest laugh out of when we were riding horses. And the horses knew that we were heading back. And my hips were killing me. So this is Woody. This is riding the horses on the way back. And Dave knew I was hurting. And Dave got his horse to start running. So my horse would follow, and I was screaming at both the horse and Dave to stop. I forget the name of the horse. And those are just a couple of memories here. So thanks, Dave, for all the trips. You'll be seeing a lot more or hearing a lot more from me on the trips, but thanks.
It's the Other Long family from Lansing, Michigan. We just wanted to tell you that we're thinking of you, and we feel fortunate you've been a part of our lives. We have many great memories with you, and much of them revolve around seafood and card games. One memory that especially sticks out in our minds is the time you bought crab legs when we were at Kathy and Brian's. They were the best crab legs we've ever had, and the only crab legs we've ever had. And so we thank you for that experience. You are forever in our thoughts and prayers, and we love you.
We love you, Dave. One night we decided to have a little cocktail party, Carrie and I, in my driveway, and we bought some folding chairs out. And pretty soon the neighbor across the street, Nick, he brought over a bottle of champagne, and then my neighbor across the street brought over a bottle of vodka. The neighbors next door brought over some beer, and so we were just having little drinks in the driveway, sitting on chairs, and we had a good time. It was nice to do that. Well, don't mix vodka, champagne, beer, and other stuff together because it's not good, but it was really not good for me. I got up to go in the house and I fell down, and it wasn't because I tripped over something. But I didn't feel bad at all. I didn't get sick. Was feeling good the next day. So maybe I was just a lightweight because I haven't had drinks for a while. The kids have come by, waved. Sometimes they get out of the car and everything. But Carrie is a real Gestapo with me because she is worried that I am not going to stay put because she always says I have ants in my pants. But I do like to socialize and I do miss being around people. But it is so cold here. I mean, it's like winter is never ending. Now, our winter was mild, but this is the pits.
Talking about some family memories, and one thing that I brought up to her that she hadn't heard me talk too much about, but there she is. About all the family memories up at Intermediate Lake. I had definitely some cool memories up there, and you guys probably didn't like me bugging you guys to hang around with you and try to go fishing, but it was definitely some cool times for me. But anyways, I think that was about it. Hopefully this virus crap will get over soon and we can make a trip down to Austin and see you. Until then, again, thinking of you, Dave, and love you. Take care, Dave.
Bye, Dave. Just wanted to let you know that I am thinking of you as always. Whenever, I hear Texas on the news during coronavirus stuff, I'm always thinking about how you're doing. Mom and Dad give me updates whenever they can on how you're doing, and just wanted to let you know that really miss you and wish we could be there with you to watch videos and have funny conversations. One of my favorite memories of you is when you were at my graduation party for high school, and my best friend Callie's dad was over. You guys were playing poker, as always, and somehow a chair was broken. There was some lunging going on. I was in the kitchen, and all of a sudden, Callie's dad was on the floor. It was hilarious, but you always make me laugh whenever we're together, and you always bring a smile to everybody that you're around. So we miss you a lot and hope to see you soon. Love you.
We're still not going very far. I can go to the pharmacy or to the grocery store or to get gas, but I don't need any gas because I'm not going very far. And I really have all the groceries I need because they feed me here. We are able to get out and drive our car so that we could go to those places, and they're feeding us. We could go down to the dining room for breakfast and dinner, and so we can see the people that live here, all the different residents. They do keep us some feet apart when we're eating, but it's not too bad. At least we're not in real lockdown. So I got to see Isaac and talk to Isaac a couple weeks ago when they did the Zoom, and that was nice. He just really likes to play with his hair. He's got beautiful hair. So I guess that's about it for right now. I just want you to know that I love you. Love you lots. And you try to take care. But I still think after this is all over, there is either going to be a lot of babies born or a lot of divorces. Not me. Wouldn't want to do that again. But George and I, we're making it through. We're playing a lot of cards. We're having a good time together. So you take care and keep out of trouble, which I know is very hard for you. So talk to you soon. Love you, David.
We're doing some puzzles and remaining in quarantine, working from home as best we can, and trying to stay healthy. Going for walks as much as we can too. Yes, we have people out there that are fishing, and of course I miss fishing in Matagorda and down Texas and Florida and all those areas when I was able to fish with you. And remembering those warm days. It's a nice day today, May 1st, and we enjoyed the outside and warm weather for a change. So other than that, I did a few little projects here and there that were with the floors and with the crown molding that's around here too. So that was another little project. But anyway, I'll introduce you here to Marissa. So back here. This is Marissa. So yes, I did find a beautiful woman finally. So she, as you can see, she's got her University of Florida, South Florida Bulls, and graduated from there. So you can say hello to Dave. I know he's gonna
Hi
say.
Dave, we haven't met, but I've heard such wonderful things about you, and of course I've heard about the fishing trips. So I wish you good health and well wishes, and I'm excited for the chance to meet you in person.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see if I can reverse this here and go from there. But anyway, that's us. So I'll give it back to her. Okay. So we do wish you well, Dave, and hopefully you're staying healthy as much as you can, getting out and enjoying. We miss you, we love you. Take care.
And I've been picking weeds and whatnot, doing a lot of outdoor work at Shayna's old place. She's moving into a new place. We just ripped up the floors the other day. Going back up there today with Sheila to get out some nails and whatnot. And as I pick weeds and whatnot, I'll see a worm, and I'm always handling a worm. And I always think of how, Dave, I always think about how you and I and Dad would go out. We would get our worms from going out to a golf course at midnight on a day that it rained, or right after they watered. We'd be out there picking them big old night crawlers and having to pull them gently from their hole, because if they snapped, you know, A, not good, can't use them. B, Dad's all mad. You're trying to hide it from him. You can't see that one. You'd be all mad. But I wouldn't trade that time. Even though, I didn't like going out as much. Dave did. But I wouldn't trade that for anything. All right, buddy, you take care. We'll get Sheila in one last time.
I hope you enjoyed the video.
All right, see you, bud. Bye.
Brian and I decided to, he decided to film me because we're including a few clips of videos from when we were in Port Aransas when the kids were real little, when you had puppies, and we drove the van down, and it was our first time of being somewhere kind of tropical. So I remember the birds, I remember taking the kids to the beach, and one thing that touched my heart the most is Mrs. Kilgore's house. I just loved that house. I just loved everything about it, and was so grateful that you let us come down there and have that time with our family. So anyway, I love you very much, and let's get to it. Aren't they sweet?
Should we let her go in again?
Yeah, let's take her down. We'll put her in. I'll help you, Michael. Well,
you said you don't know how to hold the puppy.
No. He lives next to this highway. This is his house.
Josh. There's the kite. Gimp. Oh, Michael's gonna get wasted. Boom! Right in the face.
Now, what were you two doing out there? All that chasing around and throwing mud. Sand. I'm going to go get some more money on Mom. No, you've got enough. Let me take a photo. Hold on.
One of my favorite memories with you was when we went sledding at, I think it was Michigan, wasn't it? With Uncle Brian. And we were just both going down together. That time was a very fun time of my life. And I'll remember that for the rest of my life. And I love you. Because that picture next to your bedroom, like I want to keep that just for memories of you and me together. And the rest of that day, I remember me and Aunt Kathy were trying to find like how long it took for ice to melt in her house. But that time, that trip, that was the best memory of you and me going down sledding.